We want wide shoulders because they make us look better, but many people could train them much more effectively and miss out on gains. Don't worry, I'll show you how you should train them and provide you with the best shoulder exercises to hit all sides so we can all get big shoulders. To do this, we have to train all parts: front, lateral and rear delt. The rear delts are the least developed in most cases and help us complete the shoulder shape, so it is essential not to skip them. The size of the lateral delts is our main focus, as it is the most important from an aesthetic point of view. It helps us achieve a wider look and a V-taper. And the last part, the front delts, are often overdeveloped because they are used in a lot of pressing movements, but we still need to train this part. Don't forget to warm up before every workout. Okay, now that we've covered that, let's talk about the front delt. To work this muscle, we need to train hard and push ourselves with progressive overload because the shoulders can handle a lot of stress. And the number one exercise we will work on is some form of shoulder press. The main ones I do are shoulder press and military press. Make sure to perform this correctly with the proper form to avoid injuries with your elbow slightly tucked position. But if you don't have any equipment available, pike push-ups are the second best option. With this particular exercise, it's the intensity that will help you develop your shoulders. Just increase the weight over time and as a result, our shoulders will grow. Do 4 sets and fail between 5 to 12 reps and you will surely see some growth. Personally, I think that's all you need for the front delts, as they work in many pressing movements as I said, and the one to avoid is any combination of shoulder pressing with any other exercise for other muscle like curl to press. I advise separating them and focusing on them individually, as it keeps us from adding more weight. Let me remind you that the training with which I was able to achieve these results is affordable and creates your ideal physique. You'll save a huge amount of time by no longer needing to watch any fitness YouTube videos. Now is the time to click the link in the description and create the body of your dreams. Next up, the lateral delts. So how do we build wide shoulders? Well, it all comes down to the lateral raises. So for that reason, I'll break down a few variations you can try. It's much better to do this exercise with cables, as it puts constant tension on the muscle, although you can still use dumbbells. To execute properly, grab the top of the dumbbell, bring your arms in slightly, bend your arms a little bit and lean over. Try your best to eliminate momentum. One way to do this is to slow down or do a seated variation. If you don't have any equipment, just to use a backpack filled with water bottles, because we don't really need that much weight for this one. Focus more on performing quality reps and on the mind-muscle connection. But to apply progressive overload here, you can go closer to failure or do drop sets. And don't be afraid to swing the weight for the last few reps when you're tired. The rear delts. It's important to note that the rear delts work when we do pull-ups or row variations, but to really get everything from this muscle, we want to hit it on its own. And again, we can use cables doing double arm reverse flies or face pulls. If you're at home, chest supported rear delt rows or bent over rows work just fine. Or you can use rings or use a table. Anyway, these are all the exercises you need, and here's a little shoulder workout. Thanks for watching. If you're a beginner, check my personal training program that helped me to transform my body. All the links in the description. See you soon.